to a soldier of the Lord going home, Larry Lyons. As founder of the New Covenant Baptist Church of Orlando, I take pardonable pride in saying goodbye on this day to a special person, one I've known, one I've come to love, a friend, a brother, Larry Lyons. On this day, as I share my fondest remembrances, my mind goes back to that time, 1992, when I first really came to know Larry Lyons. I knew of him back at Shiloh, but I really came to know him after he came over with us as we formed the New Covenant Church. One of my fondest remembrances happened when we used to sing this song that they used to sing back there. The chorus went something like this. Said I wasn't going to tell nobody, but I just couldn't keep it to myself. I started walking, I started singing, I started shouting about what the Lord has done for me. Every now and then, Larry and I would try to do a duo, but Larry always had that sonorous voice that would just overwhelm me. But the thing that was so powerful about it, that song embodied what he was all about. He was an evangelist, and that song says what an evangelist is, and that is a person who desires to share the good news of Jesus Christ. And the good news is, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believes in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. For God sent not his Son into the world to condemn the world, but that the world through him might be saved. I'm thankful and grateful to God because when I think of the gospel and I think of how Jesus selected his disciples, my mind goes back to Andrew, that disciple who brought his brother Peter and gave him an introduction to Jesus Christ. And from that day, he was no longer the same. Larry Lyons was our Andrew, who brought so many people to Jesus on his bus route. Many people came to Jesus, came to know Christ. And many even came to know the New Covenant Baptist Church of Orlando through Larry Lyons. He was a diaconate, he was an officer, he was a proud person who loved his church, loved his pastor, just loved the people of God. He was a people person. He will be sorely missed. But what a testimony. The Apostle Paul says, do thou the work of an evangelist. Give full proof of your ministry. The church would be so much richer if every one of us would take that full measure of sharing our faith like Larry Lyons did at the New Covenant Church. He was also a soldier in the army of the Lord. And so I take pardonable pride as I say goodbye to him. And I just love his lovely, devoted wife, Eleanor, as they served in that coeducational ministry of diaconate at the New Covenant Church. I salute that brother, because the scripture says, blessed are they who die in the Lord, for they rest from their labors, and their works do follow after them. I salute you, my brother. The Lord bless and keep you. The Lord lift up his countenance upon you and be gracious to you. Because one day I will have to meet you on that other shore. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you.